Wrigley Field filling up with devoted fans. Always a factor in any game he's in, Delmon Young. He'll be looking to deliver big hits in our ball game. Well, it's what you've been waiting for. 2K Sports Major League Baseball, Wednesday afternoon. Now for a look at our starting pitcher. Steve, we're going to be watching as he approaches this lineup for what?
Now this right-hander has quality stuff, and it doesn't really matter oftentimes who he's facing. If he executes his pitches and pitches his game, he's got a chance to come out on top.
Gary Collins has set the lineup, and here it is.
Well, this lineup, their hitting coach preaches contact, and really contact hitters throughout this lineup. Guys who put the ball in play, tough to strike out.
Leadoff man in the box. He'll be receiving the first pitch of the game.
Number 12.
Valley tries to pull back. Home plate umpire says he did. They want to challenge that, though. No swing is the call on the appeal. He delivers. Line towards third and foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch. Just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of. That hard fastball away.
Good curve, but he doesn't bite at it. Now 3-1.
Well, you don't really have to worry about this guy taking you out of the ballpark. So 3-0. Here you go. Right down Broad Street. Challenge him and see what happens.
Lays off that one. Misses ball 4.
He went with a fastball and 3-ball count, which is what you want to do most often. He just couldn't throw strike.
And a look at the D.
Now this defense ranked in the bottom 5 in the National League, and it's a real problem for this club because once you make these kinds of mistakes, you can never make them up, and it puts so much pressure on the pitching staff. They feel like they need to miss bats. When pitchers don't pitch to contact, that's a problem.
Oh, he's trying to steal second. 0-1. And he's in there at second base.
Well, he gets a real nice leadoff right here and slides in to beat the throw.
With that great speed, you just can't let him get that far off base. Had no chance on that one. Spins on a throw behind the runner. Gets back in time. Here's the delivery. Takes that curve. 0-1 pitch for a strike. 0-2.
Let's see if they go right at him or if they're going to waste a pitch. They're way ahead right now.
Trying to get him to chase a slider, but it's 1-2. Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. That misses below the knees. That'll run us to the full 3-2 count.
But if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
The 3-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
I'll tell you what, you get a fastball up over triple digits. It's an absolute blur to the hitter. It gets on him so quickly, there's about nothing he can do with it.
Chase gets a shot here. One out with a runner at second. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. Oh, he's on the move for third. Safe. He gets in there.
Now he got a huge lead off second base here, and that was the key. Got in easily.
Even the third baseman knew that that was going to be a stolen base before the pitch was thrown. The pitch. Fastball got him 2 down.
That's how you use your fastball, using it very effectively. 2 consecutive punch-outs.
There's second baseman in the box now. Line drive fouled off towards first. On the way. Lays off the changeup. Good pitch, but it's 1-1.
Well, that pitch right there, that changeup away, if a guy's looking for it, that's a great pitch to be able to hit the other way with some power.
Hit in the air to center field. That's caught. Side is retired. Well, they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Here's a look at their starter. And as he gets going against these hitters, what's in store?
Not a very good matchup for this lefty on the mound right here, as this lineup can powder some mediocre pitchers. So he really is going to have to move the ball around and keep these hitters off balance.
Here's the pitch. And he fouls off another one. Pitch on the way. There's contact. He drove it well. 1 away. And their offensive lineup looks like this. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand out?
Well, Delmon Young has the skill and athleticism to be a superstar. And once he puts it all together, you're going to see him reach that status. He had already driven in 100 runs in his career. I think he has the ability to be a 30-homer guy also.
And a look at the D.
This team has struggled defensively as you take a look at the number of errors that they've made. Last in the division overall, so it's been a major problem in comparison to the teams they're competing against most closely.
First pitch is a cutter. Looked at. 0-1. He deals. There's a swing. Line drive. Center field. And that one's going to drop in. That's their first hit.
Well, he did his job right there, getting on base. Now with 1 out, let's see if they can move him around and get him in scoring position.
Number 3 hitter up. Straightaway center. Warning track. Wall looking up. And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in.
Now batting, first base, number 23, Brad Banks.
A bouncing ball to shortstop. Number 10. Throws on to first. Side is retired. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. Both teams still looking for their first run in Chicago. One of the most famous parks and a gorgeous day weather-wise here at Wrigley. Here's the delivery. Changeup just misses. 1-0.
The key to a great changeup is deception and velocity change. He has both of those, and that's why it's so good.
Here's the 1-0. Slider just misses the black. Falls behind 2-0. And with that changeup, keeping hitters off balance, that's what it does.
It does, and that change in velocity gets the hitter out in his front foot, makes it awfully tough to hit the changeup.
And that's down and in around the shoe tops. 3-0 now.
Well, he works the count to 3-0, and this is a hitter right here. You don't have to nibble and try to hit the corners. Throw it over the middle of the plate with good stuff. More than likely, you'll get him out.
Fastball, that's over for a strike. 3-1.
Now let's see what he comes back with on the 3-1 pitch.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And the fastball is over. 3-2 now.
Gary, I think he decided that was a pitch he needed to take. As soon as it came out of his hand, just can't handle that fastball up and away.
Line drive. That's foul towards first. Swing and a soft grounder towards second. Number 52. And his throw gets him one away. And their number 6 hitter. First pitch is a changeup low. 1-0.
Well, Gary, this guy has an outstanding changeup. I mean, he makes his living by deceiving the hitter.
The 1-0 pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. That one gets down for a base hit.
Well, a little action going right now for this team. A single here with one out. A little bit of momentum. Let's see if they can bring him across.
And it's Hoffman batting. On the way. It's strike one. Can't make contact on the fastball.
Get a little extra giddy up on that one as he just blows it right by him.
Swing and miss at that fastball. No balls, 2 strikes. Line drive fouled off towards first. Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2. And here's a quick summary of how this guy's mixing up his pitches. How's he doing?
I mean, the one thing you notice comparing to his normal trends, he's definitely throwing that four-seamer a lot more today.
You know, John, one of the things I'm noticing checking out the inside edge data is that so far in this outing, he's staying away from his slider. So I'm not sure it's because he wasn't feeling confident about it or he didn't have a good feel for it or if he's saving it, but he needs to use it.
Outside for a ball, and it's full. 3-2.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
And that one's going to miss. That'll be ball 4. He'll take first base.
Now, that base on balls doesn't help anything for this pitcher, Gary.
Well, that's what you want to do. You want to have quality at-bats, get that pitch count up. And I tell you what, he worked this pitcher. It's going to be tough for him to get this next hitter out after working that walk on so many pitches.
Third baseman up. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
Well, for a ball that had that type of movement on it, that slider had surprising velocity, and the hitter just couldn't catch up. He swung late.
Pitch on the way. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location, and believe me, very difficult to hit.
Swings at that 1-1 pitch. Fastball by him. Strike two. That misses the strike zone away to even things at 2. Tough pitch to lay off that time. Full count, 3-2.
Well, the second inning, he's run into a little bit of a problem right here, Gary. Over 20 pitches, and that's certainly going to come off the back end of this game, so don't expect him to go deep.
And that one gets popped way up behind the plate. Thought he could make a play there, but it didn't happen. The 3-2 pitch. Change up that time. Swings and misses. That'll be strike 3 and 2 down.
At 86 miles per hour and as flat as that, pretty dangerous pitch right there.
This is a tough pitch to handle, but he takes his swings anyway.
And Johnny had to do that, right?
Well, it would have been a strike regardless, but sometimes you got to make the pitcher work a little bit harder out there for the good of the team.
And their pitcher at the plate now. Boy, pitcher needs to get an out here. If you don't, you're going to have the potential for a very big inning offensively. Here's your big-time opportunity to put something up on the board. Swing and lined up the middle, and it gets down. The opposing pitcher gets on base. Nice job. Good offensive chance here.
I thought he couldn't hit, Gary. The pitchers can't hit. Well, look at that. That's a good piece of hitting right there. Nice job.
Leadoff man in the box, and he'll be swinging with the bases loaded.
Gary, they got a big opportunity now to take the lead in this situation.
Two outs, bases loaded. Takes a swing at that fastball, can't connect, 0-1.
Well, if you're going to get a good fastball, you better pull the trigger a little sooner. You can't be late on that heater.
Keeps it down that time, 0-2.
This is why changing speeds is so important for a pitcher. You get the hitter off balance, even more effective when it's down in the zone.
Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. Well, they do load the bases on 2 hits, but can't push across any runs. Both teams still looking for their first run in Chicago. And Omar Infante will lead this off. Here's the pitch. Cuts him off with a cut fastball inside. 1-0.
A cut fastball up and in, that's exactly where you want to go. Good discipline by the hitter because he couldn't do anything with that pitch.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Now swing and a shot toward second. Over to first for out number 1.
Number 25.
And their number 6 hitter. There's a ball hit very high in the air, deep to left field. And the first run of the ball game. Wow, it comes with a solo home run and a 1-0 lead.
Getting out in front is important. It changes the whole dynamic of the game. Your pitcher feels comfortable, and it puts all kind of pressure on the opposition.
Wilson, he takes that one. It's in there. This is a really momentum feel home run. You get it at this point of the ball game. You add some juice to the whole offense.
Well, this could be a decisive moment in the game. I mean, these hits early on could ultimately impact the result at the end of the game.
Takes one off the plate to even the count at 1. Frozen on the changeup, and it's 1-2 now.
The key to hitting the changeup, if you commit early, you have to keep your hands back. His hands went with the body. He couldn't swing.
Fouled away. Foul! Now a bouncing ball to short. Number 40. Two retired here.
Number 47.
Right fielder up. First pitch, a slider outside, 1-0. Oh, he's behind that time. Can't catch up with it. 1-1.
But once you make the decision to swing, you have got to swing the bat. He waited a little too long. He wanted to swing a little earlier. His indecisiveness, though, caused him to swing late and miss it.
1-1, a slider that misses. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball called strike 2.
That's a good four-seam fastball. You establish the bottom part of the zone, then you run the heater up in the zone. A lot of time it becomes a take pitch.
The 2-2 pitch. And that misses the outside corner. It'll run it full, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit in the air to center field. And he's there to retire the side. Getting things going early. They get a run in the second. The home team is leading 1-0. It's McDonald at the plate.
Brown has been so good today. I mean, he's just showing us how it's supposed to be done. A phenomenal effort.
Well, it's truly been a tremendous day on the mound for this man. Here's a breakdown of how he's been mixing up his locations, using that to his advantage.
Well, we've been watching him go high, go low. He's forcing this lineup to think a lot, and when hitters think, they're done.
And it makes it hard to swing confidently when they don't have their bearings in the box. They don't know location or speed, and right now they're just swinging over the top of everything.
Hit on the ground towards second. Number 52. And McDonald retired.
Number 46.
Chase at the plate now. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. The first pitch. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. On to first, that's out number 2.
He could make a video on how to field his position. He gets over, makes it look easy, solid fundamentals. out at first base.
Up now, their second baseman. Last time up, flew out. And Wilson setting his target. This is popped down the right field line. Should be room. And looked for a moment like he had a chance to make that play, but not to be. Here's the pitch. High for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on him. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle, number 52. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. And so out of the inning, only 8 pitches thrown. That's pretty efficient. We've still got the shutout here at Wrigley. End of the order, ready to do some work at the plate. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Crunk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And we're going to see Brown here. He's our first batter, home half of the third inning. And that strike starts the third inning here, an 0-1 count. He delivers. And it's 0-2 now. Gerald Laird in a swing situation here. Strike 3 called on the fastball. What a way.
You have to be able to use your fastball in the major leagues, and this guy clearly can use that fastball, thrown in the low 90s, a very effective pitch.
And it rolls around to the top again. He flew out his last time up. And here's the first one. And it goes foul. The pitch. And another foul ball. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards third. Throws to first. He's retired. That's 2 down. Now there's center fielder at the plate. He singled his last trip. Here's the first pitch. That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Cutter just off the black, and he falls behind 2-0. Cutter just misses, and he runs it to 3-0. And you know, any great pitching coach will emphasize the importance of mixing up your pitch types. Let's see how this guy's been doing in that regard.
Yeah, and a couple times he's gotten a little bit out of rhythm, got a few hiccups here and there, but for the most part, he's been pretty outstanding.
Well, some of the hitters have been able to put the ball in play and hit the ball hard, but it's not about mixing his pitches up. He's got to execute the pitch when he throws it as well.
There's shortstop in the box. Last time up, flew out. First pitch on the way. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1.
Well, that cut fastball away, it looks like it's coming down the heart of the plate, runs to the outside corner. It tends to turn into a pop-up.
He's running, heading for second. Strike 2. And he is out trying to take second. No scoring here, ending this half inning. Up again now, the number 5 spot. He's going to get us started here in the 4th. And the first pitch. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
Well, they've got a couple hits here, and we're into the 4th inning, so maybe they're starting to get something going. And the second time through the lineup, maybe they'll try to figure something out, Gary.
Inside for a ball, evens the count at 1.
Well, he has an outstanding changeup, Gary. That pitch that keeps the hitters off balance at the plate.
Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul.
You know, what also makes this changeup effective is not just the change in velocity, Gary, but it's the movement, the sinking action he gets on the ball.
Curveball. Ooh, where did that miss? 2-2. The pitch. Lined foul towards third. Two-two pitch. That one's going to be down low. 3-2. Payoff pitch. This one's bounced up the middle. Number 25. Throw one to first in time. One away.
Solid fundamentals. Make the play, catch the ball first, then worry about the throw. And with that kind of arm, you never have to worry about the throw.
Catcher up to the plate. He's 1 for 1 so far. First pitch to him. Taps this one foul to the right. Line drive left of the bag and foul. That's a foul ball. Swung on and fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
Here's the 4-seam fastball coming at you in K-Cam. Get a better look.
And it's Hoffman batting. Now, so much has been working for this man on the mound today. Effective using the pitches that are outside the strike zone. He has been fooling hitters.
Well, he's really locked in right now. Got the hitters off balance, forcing the hitters to swing at pitches outside of the zone, expanding that strike zone.
Unpredictability. That's the toughest thing on any hitter. When you can't guess with the pitcher and you can't guess location, that makes it so difficult.
Slider just misses. 1-0.
Now, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
The 1-0 now. Here's a swing and a broken bat ground ball. And he'll step on first to retire the side. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning. Nothing across. Things will start getting difficult with the third man in the order lurking ahead. Number 3 slot up again here. Let's take a look here and see what his approach is against these hitters on the first pitch.
Well, when he's throwing that first pitch strike, it leads to effectiveness. He's gotten 5 guys out after throwing a first pitch strike.
And the bottom of the 4th, it starts out with that strike.
with that good running action on that cut fastball. You think you're going to center it at the heart of the plate. It just moves off to the corner. He didn't offer.
Can make contact on that bunt attempt. That's a strike. Cutter thought he had him, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he watches that one travel down. 2-2. Here's the delivery. He fouls that one off. That misses below the knees. That'll run us to the full 3-2 count. Well, guys, you know, one of the more interesting types of analyses here, look at his location distribution.
Well, comparing today's numbers against his normal tendencies, he hasn't gone to that low outside strike as frequently in this outing.
You know, he hasn't done a whole lot to be intimidating to this lineup so far, and a pitch up and in might do the trick just to keep this hitter and other hitters honest.
Well, the hardest thing to do when you have an at-bat that lasts this long is sometimes you have a tendency to be impatient and chase one. Give the hitter a lot of credit. It was a close pitch, but he laid off of it to earn that walk.
That'll bring Delmon Young up. He bounced out his last time. And the first pitch. Change-up misses badly. 1-0. He has one hit, 12 at-bats, not much lifetime again. I think he lost the feel on that slider, and it's 2-0.
Now, like most hitters, when he's ahead in the count, he gets aggressive. That 2-0 count, he likes to hack. Got to be a little bit careful right here. Work to the corners.
That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. That's one away.
Now coming to bat, left fielder, number 13.
In the box again, their left fielder. 0 for 1 thus far. One out. Runner on at first. Here it comes. Fastball runs inside. 1-0.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
Omar Infante swings and misses. That'll even up his count.
Well, he threw him that slider right there. Got him to swing a little bit early. Got to be a little more patient with that pitch.
Hit in the air. This one's going well into the stands, off to the right. Swing and a miss on the cutter that time. 2 down.
Well, the velocity getting up to about 89 miles per hour, but pretty straight pitch right there. Well, he climbs the ladder on him, Gary, and he just didn't have enough bat speed to catch up to that pitch.
6 slide up at the plate again. He homered back in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch. Ball. Too far outside. 1-0. That ball is belted deep left center. That ball is way back there. A little distance now, increasing their lead 1-3. The home run coming with a runner on. Now 2 RBIs on 1 swing. Let's see how the WPA graph looks after that one.
That's his second home run of the day right there. He's locked in, Gary.
That means he's seeing the baseball, Steve.
Gary, this offense has just been in control right here. Extending the lead, going to make it much more difficult to catch him later.
Here's Wilson's first look. Fastball in there, 0-1. This is, Steve, I guess, with that big fly, the inning these guys were hoping for.
Well, that's exactly right, Gary. I mean, you want to have the big inning. When you get that opportunity, put a number up on the board.
Change up stays outside, and it's even at 1. One 1 is a cutter that misses. 2-1. Put him to chase that one. It was below the knees. 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. He's teasing him just barely in the strike zone. Looks like it might break down for a ball, but it stays right there. By the time you recognize, too late to put a good swing on it, and you swing and miss.
Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. He deals. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Fourth inning of this game, and right now he's finding himself over 20 pitches here, and that is eating away at his overall pitch count total, so he may not be around for long.
And on that one, he'll up his on-base percentage. That's ball 4.
Patience really paid off there to pay big dividends now if somebody come up with a big hit.
Well, you know, the pitcher's really tired right now, and you have to think that his confidence is a little bit shaken. That long at bat right there, he had a chance to put the hitter away, and now he has to go from the stretch to try to keep this inning from getting out of hand.
And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
To the left side, and that's out number 3. Well, they add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further.
Up to the plate.
And the number 8 spot rolls around. The first pitch. And that's taken for a strike.
Well, he's doing an outstanding job keeping this offense off the board. And Jano's had a handful of base runners so far in this one. The 4 runners left on base, but, you know, they've been able to make pitches and make plays when they needed to.
Swung on, that is hit. Makes its way through for a single.
Well, anytime you get your first hitter up in the inning, big things can happen. It opens up a lot of holes in the defense, and it makes it a lot easier to hit for the guys behind you.
And their pitcher up again. He had a single in his last time up. First pitch on the way. Line drive. That's foul towards first. Here it comes. Takes a swing at that curveball. He's behind now, 0-2. Pops him up. And that's number 1. And it rolls around to the top again. And taking a look here, the pitch types that he's thrown today that have yielded hits.
Well, guys, you look at that 4-seamer. It's been hit 2 times.
Well, you know, that pitch, even though it's been hit a couple of times, at this point in the game, he's still got a shutout going, so not a lot of weakness to point to. He's getting out of the innings unscathed. Defense is getting the job done behind him.
1 down, runner at first. Ball. Cutter just misses. 1-0.
Oh, it's a good pitch with a cut fastball. When you're throwing this pitch, you want to start it on the corner, run it off the plate, trying to get the hitter to chase. Good piece of hitting to lay off of it.
Line shot into center field. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up. Fantastic chance here.
Number 42.
Well, it looks like he's sitting on the breaking ball right there, and he gets one right down the heart of the plate. Pitcher's fortunate that didn't get hit out of the ballpark.
It's McDonald at the plate. Ground out victim last time through. Here's the first pitch. Strike one. And he takes that curveball for a strike 0-1. This is that fastball already 0-2. Slider that time ruled the ball. 1-2. And Wilson setting his target. He swings, hits a ball to right field. 2 away.
2 outs now. Those runners are still standing on base. Let's see if he can find his way out of this with the lead intact.
Chase settles in. 0 for 2 thus far. Two down. Runners at first and second. Line drive fouled off towards first. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
The 1-1 now. That one goes foul. Foul! Outside, 2-2 now.
Well, looking at this guy's pitch count, he's up over 80 pitches thus far. You wonder how long they're going to let him go.
Spins, checks him at second, and he's back easily. Made a dive to get in. Fastball is low that time. The count runs full.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground over to shortstop. Number 22 throws on to first in time to retire the side. So no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. End of the order is going to try and kick it off offensively.
Up to the plate.
And we're going to see Brown here. He'll lead off for the home team here in the home half of the 5th. The pitch hit up the middle. And pulls into first with a single. He's on with nobody out.
Gary, you may have surprised himself right there. Good piece of hitting by the pitcher. Hey, nothing like giving yourself a little offensive support.
Up now, their second baseman. Grounded out his last time through. And starts him out here. That one's drilled to short. The second for 1. And there's 2, a double play. Execution on that 6-4-3.
You have to have body control around the bag. Great acrobatic turn by the second baseman. Outstanding job.
Number 2 spot in the lineup up again. Walked in his last plate appearance. First pitch on the way. First pitch a slider outside. 1-0.
Well, this would be a perfect pitch if it stayed in the zone. This slider just slid right out of the zone, just off the bottom outside corner.
And make contact with a fastball, evens him up 1-1.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy has a good fastball, you think you have to swing a lot harder to try to catch up with it. You really don't, but he did right there, and that's why he blew it past him.
Outside for a ball, and it's 2-1. Here's the delivery. Ooh, he had him baffled that time. Brings the count to 2-2.
Well, he clearly fooled him right there. He had him thinking fastball, and he pulled the string on it, got him to swing right through it.
A swing and a foul off to the right side.
Well, here's a guy that you know is taking that defensive approach, fouling tough pitches off, hoping to get that one he can put in play for a base hit.
And that's another foul ball. Swung on and fouled away. Slider swung on and missed. Struck him out. That's going to retire the side. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. Cleanup man in the box again. He'll get things started off as we go to the 6th. Here's the first pitch. Change up just misses. 1-0.
Well, this is textbook about how you shut down the opponent. You're not always going to keep them off the bases. But when they get on, you want to strand them there, and that's what he's been able to do with the help of his defense.
Next pitch misses high for ball 2.
Well, he tried that four-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
The 2-0. Fastball called strike 2 and 1.
You can really stay out of big trouble in the big inning if you can spot your fastball down in the zone.
Fastball on the block. He doesn't get the call, though, and it's 3-1.
Well, the hitter's not a big threat at the plate right here, so the last thing you want to do is go 3-0, but that's what he did. Now, look, he's probably going to take 1, possibly 2 strikes. You got to throw it over the plate and make him hit it.
Ball 4, he walked him.
A good eye at the plate right there. He showed the discipline to lay off of that inside pitch.
There's shortstop in the box.
Look, Gary, that was his 3rd walk in this game, but he's been able to pitch around his base runners and not give up any runs.
He delivers. Passes on that low outside pitch. 1-0. And Steve, with the walks in the ballgame, even though there aren't many, the trouble is he doesn't have anything to work with here.
Well, listen, you got to manage your base runners. You get guys on there, pitch around it, make your pitches when you need to, and that's what he's done.
Slider just off the black that time. 2-1. Two-one pitch. 2-1 pitch, a cut fastball, swung on and missed. 2-2.
Well, you can tell he only had one thing on his mind with the swing like that. He's trying to go long ball, came up empty.
And this is hit in the air, foul down the left field line. And at first that one was going to look playable, but nothing doing. It got away. On the ground to short. He picks it up. That's one out. And that's 2, a double play. A little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
6-4-3 double play. Nice move at second base.
That's a great double play. Pulling off double plays like that can really shift the momentum of the game.
Catcher up to the plate. Struck out swinging his last time up. And the first pitch. First pitch inside. Ball 1.
Trying to throw it in on the hitter's hands right here. Trying to get him to flinch and open up. He just laid off the pitch. Didn't get the strike.
Here's the 1-0. This is the inside corner that time. 2-0. Comes back with one in there at the knees, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it goes foul. On the way. On the ground to short. Number 22. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down.
Now he's bringing it today. He's got control of every one of his pitches, keeping the hitters off balance the entire game. They just can't seem to find any answers.
Well, still a shutout here in Chicago. Number 3 slot up again here. Smith will be the new pitcher as they make the pitching swap. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. One away.
First base. Number 23.
And Delmon Young now, one away.
Well, Delmon Young on the move last year as Minnesota sent him to division rival Detroit, and he seemed to fit in perfectly with that Tiger team, helping them make a lot of noise in October.
And here's the first one. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball. Delmon Young for the Tigers really proved to be a difference. They finally were able to settle down that left field position.
Oh, he made a major impact in the postseason as well. 5 home runs between 2 playoff series, and he did it while he was injured as well.
Line towards second. Play is made.
That's an Adam ball right there. That ball was smoked. He stung it, but right at the second baseman.
Up again now, the number 5 spot. Struck out swinging last time. The pitch. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
They set up down and away. They throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
Omar Infante not biting on that one. It's a ball, evens the count.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
Watches that fastball go by, and now he's at 1-2.
Well, I'm going out of the zone right now, Gary, trying to get him to chase something rather than giving him a good pitch to hit.
Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. 3 up, 3 down this half inning.
Now up to the plate.
And it's Hoffman batting. He'll lead off the 7th inning.
Solly Hoffman.
Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball that was too high.
Holding them scoreless so far in this one and only allowed 4 hits, Gary, and I think a real credit to what he's been able to do. Outstanding work between the pitcher and catcher. Just a great plan of attack.
And he's out in front on that pitch, so he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see what he's going to do 0-2. The hitter's got to be guessing right now.
The pitch. Taps this one foul off to the left. And Wilson setting his target. Swung on and ripped towards second. Number 52. And that's in plenty of time for the out.
No runs so far, and he's been able to make every pitch he needs to neutralize some of these big bats, getting the job done. He looks like he's feeling good.
In the box, their third baseman. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And here's the first one. And this is bounced foul to the left side. Pitch on the way. And he fouls another one off. Strike 3. And now there are 2 men down here in the 7th inning, and the shutout in place.
And he just keeps on rolling. Now, K-Cam registers this at 86 miles per hour with some pretty good break.
And it's Smith batting. He'll take his first shot at the plate. Here's the pitch. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1. Fastball and a called strike.
Now that he's established the strike zone down and in, he can elevate a pitch or go with something soft away from the hitter.
Strike 3. Man, oh man, is he on a roll on the mound, Steve.
You can tell by his eyes he's completely locked in right now in absolute control.
And they've got the lead in this ball game, and now they'll get 2 right-handers up in the pen.
Well, I want to see if they can protect this lead, Gary. You don't ask your bullpen to win the game, but they have to hold the lead in this situation.
So they can't figure anything out, and through 7 they remain without a run.
Now up to the plate.
And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. Now the first pitch. Lined up the middle, and he gets it down. That's his 3rd hit, 3 for 3.
You talk about a guy who's swinging it right now as good as anybody. That's his 3rd hit of the ball game thus far. Let's see if this can mount a rally with nobody out.
It's going to be Wilson now. And he starts him out. It's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Couldn't pull the trigger in time. He's behind 0-2.
Well, when in doubt, when you're undecided, swing hard, and that's what he did. But he got the slider, and he swung through it, but a big, powerful swing.
He fouls that one off. Here's the pitch. Fastball is up high, then it's 1-2.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there. Forcing fastball up in the zone.
Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out, one away.
Right
Now we're going to get a chance, Gary, to see the four-seam fastball in K-Camp.
2 straight fastballs. He still couldn't catch up with it.
Well, a pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K. You know he's throwing gas out there.
And the right fielder batting again. Lined out last time up. One out, man on first. Now the first pitch. This one hit, and a long foul ball down the left side. Oh, 1 is a fastball inside. That'll even the count at 1. Comes set, now the 1-1. And it's fouled off. 1-2 pitch coming. 1-2 pitch is high and hard. That one misses. 2-2. Low and a bit outside for a ball. 3-2 now.
On a two-seam fastball down and away, trying to get the hitter to roll his hands over to get the ground ball. He just laid off, though.
There's a swing and a smash. 2 away. And he'll have to hold at first.
Good pitch right there. Got the hitter a little bit out on his front foot. Easy fly ball to center field.
And we're going to see Brown here. Base hit his last time. And the first pitch really lets it rip on that one, but starts off with a strike.
Now, guys, looking at the numbers on his pitch tendencies, I think he's going to come back with a fastball right here.
Here's the pitch. And it's 0-2 now. Gerald Laird in a swing situation here. Swing and a drive, deep left center. That'll do it as they put that one away. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. We've got the top of the order coming up. Now there's center fielder at the plate. He'll lead it off here. Inning number 8. Number 16 coming in now, and he'll be the new pitcher. He's been chosen to take over out there. Number 22. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning. It's McDonald at the plate. Flew out last time. Here's the first pitch. Can't wait long enough for that one, and he starts out with a strike. Takes one off the plate to even the count at 1. Foul fastball. Now the count 1-2.
That's a solid pitch going up in the zone with that four-seam fastball. You establish different parts of the zone and you change the hitter eye level. In this situation, he took the pitch.
This one's grounded foul wide of first. The 1-2 on its way. Fastball that's well off the plate. 2-2. A swing and a miss, strike 3, but a chance at first. And the throw beats that runner. He's out at first.
Now, Gary was really going for it there, but the catcher's able to get a handle on it, give it over to first base in time. If he doesn't get it there, who knows what it might lead to.
Outstanding hustle to make sure he doesn't get on a third strike. Chase batting now. No hits yet, but he'll get another chance right here. First pitch to him. Oh, and that one runs in and hit him.
Is it intentional? Is it not intentional? We'll never really know because nobody will admit it. But one thing we do know, the fastball can hurt.
Up now, there's second baseman.
Now, Gary, as we saw that hitter get hit with the pitch right there, it's just a mechanical issue. He'll get that ironed out a little bit, but I don't think it's intentional, certainly.
And the first pitch. There's a bullet towards third. Throws to first, side is retired. Well, the guy on the mound looks pretty good at the moment, but nevertheless, we got warm-up action.
Yeah, and I don't think they have a need for that right now. He's hardly broken a sweat out there, and he looks pretty good. I'm surprised.
So they still can't buy a run. They've been held scoreless through 8. It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here. And it rolls around to the top again. He's going to lead off the home half of the 8th. And here's the first one. Ball. Slider just misses. 1-0.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
A 1-0 pitch. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. Had the green light, but he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1.
Well, I tell you what, for a two-seam fastball, he had some good movement and good pop on that one. Batter swung late.
Takes a swing at that fastball, but doesn't make contact, and it goes even at 2. A swing line to left center, and it's through. That's a base hit.
Well, a great job right there by the first hitter in this inning to get on base. And, you know, a lot of big innings are started with that first guy getting on. And you have 1 or 2 big innings in a game, and that can be the difference in the outcome.
Number 2 spot in the lineup up again. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Here's the pitch. Swings and misses at the fastball. 0-1. Here's the delivery. That one swung on its line.
Oh, 0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
There's shortstop in the box. Still without a hit yet in the game. He'll get another chance here. No one out yet. Runners at first and second. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1. Missed with the fastball outside, and it's even at 1.
Trying to get the ground ball out, you throw that two-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
that's a foul ball. He sends this one in the air towards center. And in there, at least for a single as it gets down. And we got a guy in the mound. It looks like he's tiring out there. The bullpen's active.
Well, he's running out of gas, and I can't see them staying too much longer with this guy.
Now it's the opportunity for Delmon Young. And he'll be hacking right here, Steve, with the sacks full.
And he could pretty much put this game out of reach with a big hit.
And here's the first one. Hit in the air to center field. That's one down.
Well, it's fair to say, Gary, they needed that out badly. Now he's got to come right back at him and get another one. They're down. They cannot give up more runs here this late in the game.
In the box again, their left fielder. Struck out swinging his last time up. Bases are loaded here with only one away. First pitch fastball misses badly that time. 1-0. Omar Infante swings and misses. That'll even up his count.
Well, the two-seamer has his timing way off. He swung and missed. Swung way too early.
Pitch on the way. Swing, hot shot. Whoa, get out of the way of that one. Straight back up the middle. A run scores. That makes two. And he's aboard. And got there with a two-run single.
The infield played it deep like they knew he was going to swing away. He did, but was still able to find the hole.
In the box, their third baseman. And Steve, the offense continues to produce. They keep building on it.
Well, as you can see, they're just pouring it on right now. They got out to an early lead, and the hits keep on coming, and so do the runs.
Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
You know, with an 0-1 count, we usually see him go with the heater. Sometimes he goes against grain, but I think you have to go with the trend.
The pitch. He can't connect with that off-speed pitch. Taking a hole now, 0-2.
The batter was obviously looking for something else. You see how way out in front he was on that swing.
Swung on and a grounder to first. There's one. And they get it. They turn two. So they pick up 4 hits in the inning and 2 runs across. Up again now, the number 5 spot. And starts him out here. He sends this one in the air towards center. The catch, and he puts it away. Out number 1. Catcher up to the plate. Grounded out last time. The pitch. Lined foul towards third. He delivers. Hit sharply down the line. That's the second out of the inning. And it's Hoffman batting. He's hitless thus far. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground. This could be the end. Number 22. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win on the shoulders of their pitchers.
And we get a moment here to recognize our player of the game.
Well, you know, sometimes it doesn't matter how many hits you get, but it's when you get them. And that's how this game was decided. The one big hit of the entire game, and it's easy to see why we singled him out as the player of the game.
And, Steve, they're able to win this game rather handily. A little bit of home cooking here that was right on from the beginning.
Well, Gary, as a player, you always like having the 10th man out there, and these fans provided that today. They were into it.
So glad you could join us. For Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. We'll see you real soon.